Bro, fucking energy, bro.
No, bro. My energy is 10 out of 10, man. Hello and
What?
welcome to Gabos Sports episode 5. Technically episode 4 because I was forced to take down an episode because I said some stuff that I wasn't supposed to say. Much like TikTok, we posted something up and then, the comments, I'm sure you noticed, were spammed by people calling me a few different things. I maintained my innocence, though, throughout. And even if I'm guilty, fuck him. Right? I actually don't care. So, ladies and gentlemen, today we will be doing, I guess, slightly different format to the ones we've done before. We'll be going through all 20 Premier League teams, and we'll be deciding on one signing they have to make in order to achieve their goals this season, whether it's win the title or avoid relegation. We'll be taking it as the table stands at the moment. So, starting off with Arsenal, finishing off with Wolves, and then we'll deliberate over who the right man for the job is, I guess. So, with that being said, I'd love to introduce the team today, starting with Boobs.
Yo, what you saying? Foods, Bugs, Abdullah, go by many names, but one thing remains constant, and that's my nolly.
Debatable.
I think it's getting better, bro. Like, what is it? Me next? Yo, Baz, back again. Same as always, Mr. 100%.
Mr. Rising Baller as well.
These are so far from the cameras. That is hosting us, bro.
Let me introduce myself. My name's Issa, full-time United, part-time QPR, and yeah.
Is that the United fan on the left? Yeah. When did Messi play there?
And I'm not biased at all, so level-headed.
Oh yeah, I suppose that Aaron Wan-Bissaka should be playing for England was just from pure neutrality, wasn't it? That one, amazing shout. Euros plows on. It's been shit. I'm not gonna lie to you. The Netherlands-Austria game was quite interesting. My dark horse pick Austria doing the business, boys. I might have to take that tag, Mr. 100 off you, Baz. I'm not gonna lie, mate.
No, you're at 7% now, bro. Hit rate. It's good.
Yeah, Roy. And today I'm going to add to that with some absolutely sensational picks. I don't think anybody's going to be able to debate me on the players that I choose. So look, in terms of the format, we're going to start off with Abdullah, Baz, Issa, then me. I'll introduce the teams. And look, nice and snappy, boys. All right? Nice and snappy. So without any further ado, the bum teams, bro. We just got gloss past them, mate. Last season's runners-up, we're going to kick off with Arsenal. Who do Arsenal need to sign in order to win that title, man? What's missing? Who's the X factor?
I don't know. This is a tough one. Because I was thinking of a forward, but then I really thought about it, and I went with a midfielder instead. It's probably a hard deal to do, but I think their dream signing would be Bruno Guimaraes this summer. He can play in the 6, he can play in the 8. I think Partey is washed. Jorginho is a year older. And I really think they need someone to pair with Declan Rice.
Boys, what do we make of that one? Bruno Guimaraes.
I mean...
Go on, Issa.
Excellent player. I think anyone would want to have him, but when it comes to me, I think maybe... I don't know, you don't follow Arsenal closer, but I think the centre forward is more important. But yeah, good player. I mean, I'll take him to United for sure.
Yeah, that's not the question though, bro. I would start for United. I'm just busy at the moment. Yeah, I wouldn't really break an appointment to go play for them. But yeah, I mean, it's just yeah, of course. But I don't think he's what Arsenal need, man. I think he's
Same.
Yeah, I think he's massively overrated. Up 100+ million. Obviously, his release clause expires at the end of the month. Do you think, after the release clause expires and they can charge even more, that anybody's going to come to the table with a bigger offer than 100 million? Outside, like a desperate panic signing when everyone else's alternatives flop.
Yeah, but bro, they need to sell though, and
no, they need to sell.
If no one comes with the 100 mil, which I doubt they would, they're gonna have to accept lower than 100 mil, whether they like it or not.
What price does he become like a no-brainer? You have to sign him.
He won't go for 100, man. That's a lot of money, bro.
Bro,
60,
then
I'd say.
his release clause just went like what on the 25th midnight. It was gone yesterday. So
Oh,
that was
shit.
100 mil. No one, and that tells you no one's paying 100 mil.
Nobody's paying 100 million, man. He's just not worth the money.
But yeah, like even 80 mil, it's like too much. You're paying too much. But I really
70.
think,
70.
yeah, I think Arsenal are in dire need of a midfielder, man. I think, yeah, I don't know. I just genuinely believe. I think Partey is washed. Since he's come back from his injury, I don't like how he
Even
looked.
before the injury, bro. After he spent 24 hours in the interrogation room, he was never the same guy again. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, bro.
Yeah.
We should have got rid of him. We should have got rid of him 18 months ago, just taking the money and moved him on. But instead, bro, we've contributed substantially to his legal fees, or him paying off his legal fees. But yeah, he's got to go. I know Baz loves him. Bag of shit, mate. Been this guy off as well. He's a bag of shit. I don't.
Your best player last season.
Yeah, missed the 99%. It's gone down a percent there. I'll be keeping a tally. Let's see how many percent you manage to keep by the end of this one. For me, I'm going to go in a completely opposite direction, man. I think if there's one key signing Arsenal need to make, it's Xabi Alonso, bruv. He's the upgrade. He is the upgrade, mate. He's actually won a title, mate. Bin this Arteta guy off and get us an actual coach who can win, man. Get me his big brother. Every step of the way, Xabi Alonso has been better than Arteta. They were in the same city. One guy playing for Everton, the other guy's playing for Liverpool. They both take on, fallen giant clubs. Leverkusen obviously never won a title. This guy, first time round, campaign stuff, takes him to Europa League final. My man can't even get past Olympiacos and Villarreal. If Arsenal have one signing they can make, it's the guy who took Xhaka from runner-up to champion, bruv. So for me, Arsenal's biggest signing this summer is Xabi Alonso. We almost had him in 2008, if you remember, when Liverpool were doing that mad panic for Gareth Barry. Huh?
Waffle. What is this nonsense?
Listen, bro.
Xabi Alonso, bruv.
Yeah.
Get out of here, bruv. Man
He's
won
better
that.
than Arteta.
Yeah. Cool.
Yes, what do you mean, man? Won that dusty Bundesliga? Nobody else wins that trophy. It's a meaningless trophy when Bayern Munich win it.
Let me tell you something.
It has meaning when someone else wins it.
Let me bring some context to that trophy. That trophy he won, but Dortmund nearly won the season before, and they bottled it on the final day because that guy.
They nearly won. Key word there, nearly won. So they didn't win it.
All right, cool. All right,
and this guy won it.
All right, when Vincent Kompany goes and wins it, who's the man that got relegated of Burnley, when he wins it next season, what are you going to be calling for him to come manage Arsenal too?
No. Do you not hear what I said, brother? We just ignore what I just said. I said, if Bayern Munich win it, it's meaningless. If anybody else wins it, that's when it holds weight. Yeah? That's when it holds weight. It's like the Premier League. When Man City win the Premier League, bro, like even the players' parents don't turn up to the parade, bro, because nobody gives a shit. You know what I'm saying? But if somebody else wins it, it's a serious trophy now.
12 years, they didn't win a single trophy. Yeah?
Yeah.
That is not only because of their manager. If you look at the back line, Tottenham were sunning this team and taking players off them in January transfer windows for Dragusin. Arsenal were sunning them for David Raya, Declan Rice. No one wanted to go there, bro. They have a washed Goretzka in midfield. Their team is made up of fully... The only player that they have, that they signed that was 30 was Harry Kane. Navri's he's injured. He's done his knee, done his hamstring this season. Omen's been injured. Sane's washed. Scored like 2 goals this season. Bro, okay, wow.
I wouldn't say washed. I wouldn't say Sane's washed.
Sane has... Check his stats.
Washed us.
Yes, washed us. All right, but Arsenal in Europe, where was Bayern Leverkusen? They got to the
Europa League final.
Okay, tell me the names.
Getting bad in the. What do you mean? Europa League, everyone talks about the Europa League, like I said, dusty competition, yeah. But every single year,
compare our lineup to theirs. When we were in it, we had Mustafi. Mustafi has just retired from football, by the way. Today,
it's a bad.
This guy, ladies and gentlemen, get used to this guy because you're hearing one thing and another thing. Listen,
what do you mean?
Remember that.
Listen, man.
He made them go all the way invincible as well. It's not just winning the title.
Yeah,
They
I'm
did
not
it with
saying he's a
style.
bad manager, but for you to say, "Oh, Arsenal need to sack Arteta and bring in Alonso," is that a wild take, bro.
Well, hold on. What are we saying? Arteta's not the man, or just Alonso is a better manager?
No, I'm saying I think Alonso's a better manager.
Of one
That's not a take that I can't defend, by the way. That's a very easily defendable take.
Okay, that's fine.
Do you not think?
I've said what I said. I don't need to say anymore.
Yeah, you said Bruno Guimaraes. Yeah, that's going to take us over the line, that one. Where's Baz, by the way?
You're laughing by yourself.
I'm not laughing. Issa's laughing with me. He's laughing with me. He's right here, right beside me, laughing.
Okay. All right, so Arsenal need to bring up this team right now with Xabi Alonso is going to win the league next season. That's the number one sign they need to make. Yeah, you're smoking crap. Next, Issa, what you saying?
No, I'm not smoking. I'm not smoking crack.
Something different, bro.
No, bro. What I said there was spot.
38 games, bro. And washed Partey, bro.
Bro, Xhaka was washed, and then now he's invincible.
Who said Xhaka was washed?
Before you're rating Xhaka, you're like, let's keep him. Why do we sell Xhaka?
Squad player. I never said he was washed.
So many. All right, listen.
Civil War.
Anyways,
love that.
Anyways, Issa, you can name your.
I think I'd say Arsenal need a centre forward. I'll be honest. I'm not feeling Jesus when he plays up the top. I am feeling it because they look good, but Jesus up the top.
Yeah.
Nah, I think a number 9. Listen, if you're saying Newcastle need to sell, if you can go in and test the waters for Isak, he'll be a player I'd start looking to, probably more than Ramirez. But obviously Isak is. I had my reservations about him. I didn't think he was a prolific striker, but he's proven me wrong right now in the Prem. That's if Newcastle are willing to sell. If not, I think you just need, even if he's not a world beater centre forward, I think you need someone up top who's an out and out 9. You were linked with that Stuttgart guy, Bussy. I think he'd be good. A 17 million release clause. He's going to do more than Guirassy.
I think it just got confirmed today. He's gone to Dortmund.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
You missed that one then. I rate him.
Nah.
I think he's decent. 15 million release clause, 17 million.
Yeah, it's probably that for a reason, though, mate.
Hold
on. 28 goals in 28 games, Bundesliga.
Listen. Can you hear me, by the way?
Yeah, Crystal.
Yeah.
Oh, finally. Wait. Issa, this guy, what did you say? 17 million. How old is he?
28.
All right, bro.
That's right in your age bracket as well.
You started off very well. I think a striker also don't need a striker, bro. I've been saying this for 3 years, yeah. But I don't know if that's the striker that's gonna win them.
No. I'm saying if they ain't got budget for it, and they want to enforce elsewhere, bro, why not?
I'm saying throw the whole bank at Isak, bro. You said, bro, I can't agree anymore on this guy, bro. I think he fits the profile. Yo, I hear the Arteta.
I'm with you,
I hear the Arteta banter, but I don't know about you bringing. I think you took it too far, bro. I think you need to pick a player, bro. We need a player. This Arteta hate is probably overdone. But listen, Isak, bro, he is Arsenal, bro. I think he's quality. I think he'll get the goals. I think he does. Like he can run with the ball, big presence, solid player, bro. Bring him in, man. Bring him in. I think he'll get Arsenal the league, man.
And he can do it in the Prem as well. We've seen it. So.
Yeah, no, I'm all in on Isak. It's just that they want like 130 million for him, and
but bro,
I'm not sure. I would do it. I'd spend the whole budget on this guy. By the way, if Xabi Alonso wasn't available, yeah, 100%. That's the player pick.
Udi, you think you got Arsenal got enough goals if you bring in another midfielder?
Obviously, realistically, we're gonna need like one signing isn't gonna do anything. Okay. But if I had to pick one signing, it would be a midfielder, and the second signing wouldn't be a striker. I'd go for a winger.
So what wing?
Back up for Saka.
Starting for Saka.
Not even. Bro, it could be starting for both sides. Like someone like Pedro Neto. Yeah, I don't want to make this. I think we spent a long time on Arsenal, but Pedro Neto can play on both wings, and if someone's not playing well, you can start for them. You can start on the left. I know there's injury worries about him, but there's also Nico Williams out there. Same thing, both footed, can play on either wing. And Trossard can't start for Arsenal again. And if Martinelli's not playing well,
Sell.
who? Martinelli?
No, Trossard.
Yeah.
He's
but,
had his moment, mate.
but keep him
He's
as
had
a
his moment.
keep him as a sub.
his arse for a while, bro.
No.
I'm not saying
I know.
Don't sell.
Baz and them guys, love him.
Bro, what do you mean love him, bro? He proved you wrong. He proved you wrong.
Whoa.
On my life, he proved you wrong. That's all I'm
Not
going to
really,
say.
bro.
Voodoo,
Not
you're
really.
yours, bro. But
really.
last thing I want to say before we move on. Voodoo, bro, I swear, I hate how, when it comes to wingers, people are like, oh, he only plays left, he can't play right. What you said, bro, about playing both wings, I don't know what's happened in football, bro. Almost nobody does it anymore. But that's a great point, I agree. Let's...
Because everyone's off their stats, bro. They want to cut in on their strong foot. And
lame,
they don't want to be...
Play both wings, bro.
They don't want to be touchline wingers and just whip the ball in with the foot near the touchline.
Right,
but yeah, boys, that's Arsenal. We've decided Xabi Alonso. Next one is Aston Villa. Obviously had a phenomenal season, finishing in the top 4 Champions League. Football guaranteed. They do have some standout players, but also areas where I think they could potentially get found out. Cough McGinn for starters. I know some people like him, but he's not Champions League caliber, bro. Who are we picking as the guy that Aston Villa need to get this summer if they're going to make or continue making a splash?
Baz, you can
Who's going first?
Baz,
who wants to chime in? Yeah.
No, someone go ahead. Give me a minute, man. Someone go ahead.
I mean, it depends. It looks like they're going to lose Douglas Luiz.
They've lost
someone
him.
Him.
Yeah.
It's the first couples transfer in history.
Yeah.
Him and his.
It's not confirmed, though, is it? It's not confirmed.
I'm pretty sure they're doing like medicals and stuff. Like the numbers have been agreed. It's a bit of a financial cook the books type deal. I'm not sure if it's 100%, but 20 million plus McKennie and then that Illing Jr. guy, that British winger, got turned to fullback. I'm not sure. When you say couples transfers, that bird everyone's crazy over is going there too.
Oh shit!
Apparently she's got to be part of the deal.
What?
He's not going to leave her in Birmingham. He's going to go to Turin. Yeah.
Joke.
It's good from his agent, bro. However, he managed to pull that one off.
I mean, she's she's gonna have some fans.
Yeah, for sure. Not from me, but from other people.
She's probably like the most followed footballer in the world that nobody's actually watched play football. You know what I think?
Who could target for Villa? Someone in the middle. Hate Kamara. Someone who could play with him. You know who I'm going to say? Scott McTominay.
What the fuck?
Thanks me later. McTominay, McGinn.
The
Scottish connection in the middle.
You know they go into the Champions League. They want to stay there. They don't want to leave, bro.
Yeah, McTominay's doing it on the
hang on,
Euros, on the biggest stage.
You just said McTominay, McGinn, Scottish connection, Euros. Like that's a selling point after what Scotland just did in the tournament. Unbelievable. Well, listen,
this is my United side speaking.
It's the only side. It's not like you're saying United side like you've got multiple sides. You have one side.
I told you, bro.
It is the United side.
Part-time
No. We're not doing this again.
I think they need someone in the middle. Probably someone ready-made. It's tough. Yeah, I don't know.
Scott McTominay. You've said Scott McTominay. Booey, who do Villa need to sign?
I think I've gone for a United player as well. I'm not gonna lie, but I haven't gone for a midfielder. I've gone for a centre back because I feel like I've gone for Maguire basically. Longley, they got him in I think on loan or was it a permanent? I don't know, but he's a bag of shit.
Free transfer, I think. Yeah,
he's rubbish. I think Konza, who plays right back, he used to play centre back for them. Now he plays right back. They got Chambers, who's rubbish. They've got Al Torres, who's been actually quite decent for them, and they've got Douglas,
Diego Carlos.
But I think Maguire I think he's got 1 year left. It's a good move for him. He's an underrated centre back. He's actually played very well. One of the best players for Man United this season. And yeah, I don't see why not. I feel like it'll be a good move for both clubs.
I think he's still got something in him.
That's the agree.
I think he still has something in him, Maguire. And I think a Villa team, less pressure. United is just overly criticised, bro. Less pressure, experience. Mm-hmm. He's got a good amount of experience. Played at a big club.
And by the way, they play 3 at the back a lot of the time. Emery's team, and that suits Maguire quite a lot.
No, it's not a bad shot. Not a bad shot.
We can give them Maguire and Evans together.
United need Evans, bro. Listen, I got a wild one. A wild one. I have 2, but I'm gonna go with the more not unusual, unexpected one. I think they're in the Champions League. They want some brand again. They want a name. Go get your boy back. Go get your boy back. Go get
Jack
your boy
Grealish.
back. Go get him back. Big name. He'll sell the tickets. He probably will do something in the champs. He'll play with freedom again. Get him back, bro. Get him back.
Yeah, but at what price point does it make sense to buy him back?
Yeah, so I think you don't know my opinion on Jack. I think underperformed at City. I don't want to violate him too much. I think he's underperformed. How much did City buy him for? I don't remember. 100. All right, so you got to take 30% off that because, like a car, a player deteriorates. So 100 takes 30%, 70. I'm saying 60, 65 mil. Bring him back, bro. Bring him back.
Okay.
Diaby and then Leon Bailey.
Yeah.
I don't think it makes I think at 60 million it's a poor deal.
You think too much? I
don't know about you. I think it's too much.
There's the name tax. The name tax as well, man.
Yeah, the name tax. He's going to move some shirts, but I mean, 60 million worth of
You're
shirts,
a fan,
60 million worth of performance.
I'm surprised you say that,
bro. I think he's been in the stat era. He doesn't fare too well. But I think the season they won the treble. If you watched his link up with Haaland and just how he kept the possession higher up the pitch. I think he did exactly what they wanted him to do. They won the champs with him, bro. Is what the one thing they were searching for the whole time. I think, I'm going to go for a very, very, very wild card one, yeah. But now they're back in the champs and they need some presence and they need some name brand value and they need a centre-back. 1 year deal, free transfer, Sergio Ramos. He was good for Sevilla last season, mate.
That is stinky, bro.
Nah, but he's not coming. He missed the Champions League. Missed the 5-time Champions League
in Birmingham, bro.
Birmingham. He's got the Peaky Blinders trim.
Bro, he's beyond.
He's ready. No, bro. Last season he was not bad. He was not bad last season.
He got released by Sevilla, bro, and they were flipping banning out for relegation, bro.
Yeah, because they finished top half of the table. They had a shit start.
Yeah, but they were banning it out at a point. They were banning it out for relegation.
I think are they in the Europa League this season?
I'll tell you what Ramos is gonna do, bro. He's gonna come. He's gonna get some red cards. He's gonna. Bro, they're going into champs. They're trying to take it serious, bro.
Yeah, exactly. Man said, get over here, bro.
You gotta try that one,
bro. He's been horrendous. Yeah. So Ramos is done.
Leave him out. Leave him out.
Done.
Yes, he's done.
I feel like a free transfer, mate. Champions League, you roll him out for those games.
We said one player.
you get him in.
The aim of the game is to get one player to elevate you, to maximize your potential, and you're coming with Sergio Ramos.
Well, we got to have some horrible opinions on him, man.
He's only 38. Yeah, you look at Pepe at 40. You look at Pepe at 40, and then you look at Thiago Silva at 38. They're winning the Champions League with him. Age is nothing but a number, man. Champions League experience is what you need in the dressing room.
Okay.
Free transfer, that Real Madrid mentality. You know what I mean? He's that manager on the pitch.
Move on,
Sergio Ramos, bro.
Move on.
Let's move what's done, man.
So we're not going to agree on this one. Anyways, guys, and we're sticking to the theme of Spanish gaffers, the third one in a row. Iraola did very, very well second half of the season after some initial kinks. Turned Dominic Solanke into a world-class centre forward. let's talk about who they need to potentially elevate themselves. Would you say they were really in a relegation dogfight this season? I'm not sure if they like. I felt like they were pretty comfortable pretty early on. No?
Yep. No, I feel like they're a solid mid-table team with him.
But you know what? I saw stats without Solanke's goals. Obviously, he's their centre forward, but they would have been down, bro. They would have been in the championship. So,
bro, that's go on. And after you.
So, I was gonna say, not even about signings for Bournemouth, but probably need to keep Solanke. That's target number one.
Fair enough. Yeah, it's not a bad shout. For me, I've gone ambitious with Bournemouth. You know, I can't lie. I know this is probably like a lot of the viewers are going to be like, nah, especially the Liverpool fans. But I think they should try and go get Cody Gakpo. Listen, they got Semenyo on the right. They got Solanke up top. And I'm saying if they sell Solanke, Gakpo can play up top. Not to a high level, but for Bournemouth. And I think
I don't know, bro.
30 mil.
I agree, bro. I think that's his level, bro.
Liverpool would be lucky to get what they paid for right now.
Which, in my opinion, wasn't a whole lot of money, by the way.
Yeah, I don't know what you think. No, I'm saying 30, and everyone's got money. Burnley spent 100 mil last year, and they just came up. But I don't want to spend too much time on Bournemouth.
Yeah. I'm not mad at that, to be honest with you. You know, but I think after the history of signings they've got, whether it's Solanke, even though he's done all right over the last season when they were in the Championship, and then this season, obviously. But him, Jordan Ibe, they've got a history of getting absolutely fleeced by Liverpool for these light skinned brothers. So I'm not sure if they want to go down that road again, bro. That's just me. Just cautious here, thinking, do I want to go back to Liverpool and do that again?
How much is Solanke bad for this year?
18?
I think it was like 19, 20 goals.
Yeah, it might be. I think it might be a bit more.
Let's have a quick look. Dominic Solanke, 26, turned 27 in September, and he got 19 in the Prem, 21 all comps. Basically, 1 and 2 all comps last season, which is not bad at all, bro, for Bournemouth.
Very impressive.
What about you, Bag? You got input for this team?
Nah, not really, man. To tell you, I was gonna say, bro, before Asa said the Solanke thing, which is a good point. Yeah, I was gonna use Bournemouth to just get rid of some of the Arsenal deadwood, man. But I think you made a good point, man. Good points.
Fair enough. Igal, do you want to move us on to the next team?
Yeah, to be honest, I mean, look, for me, if I was gonna get somebody for Bournemouth, sorry, I would go. No, not a problem, bro. Who's that wing? Koleosho from Burnley.
Oh yeah, that's not a bad.
Bro, I think that guy's a sick winger, bro, and he's prem caliber in my opinion. And they need a bit more just to share the load. But yeah, let's move on from Bournemouth. Let's move to Brentford. Obviously, they managed to keep Ivan Toney so far. I'm not sure if there's anybody really in for him this summer again. But what do Brentford need now? Because I mean, they had a pretty mediocre season last season. All their guys, Wissa, who's the egg-headed French guy, bro? Their winger. Remind me of his name.
Mbeumo.
Yeah, Mbeumo. He got injured for a long part of the season. So yeah, they were in a bit of a scrap. You know, they were never really in danger of relegation, but they did they were hanging around that party for the second half of the season. Who do Brentford need to do something this year?
Issa, do you want to go, or shall I go?
I'll go last. I need to think about Brentford. Someone else wants to go first.
Shall I go?
Yeah, please.
So I'm going with the caveat that Tony's going because I feel like everyone and their mum knows that he's probably going to be leaving this summer. I think, Feyenoord have the striker and he's been linked for big moves. His name's Santiago Jimenez. I think he's the top scorer in the Eredivisie. I'm not 100% sure, but I know he's got good numbers in the Eredivisie. He's been linked to Spurs. He's been linked to Arsenal at points this year. And I think it's a good move for him. Obviously, Brentford will pay more than whatever Feyenoord was paying because of the Prem. And it's a good way to announce himself. He's got big shoes to fill. I don't know. Maybe take a shot at him.
Where did Brentford finish? I'll see.
They just stayed up, but they had a lot of injuries.
Damn, I didn't even know.
I think they finished
They finished 16th place.
Yeah.
I mean, they were still quite a way away points wise from like being in that competition. They finished like 7 points ahead of Forest, who were the
Points deduction.
team that survived. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, there was
Tony
a
as well,
few
obviously.
points.
Tony on the 8-month plan as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole team was crashed out last year, bro. There's no denying that. So I mean, I think from Brentford's perspective,
Brentford,
Brentford, bro, I imagine they're just gonna go sign fucking a bunch of Danish guys and one zippy French bloke, bro, and we keep it stepping, bro. Fuck Brentford's meaningless outfit, bro. I couldn't give a shit about what they do. Let's go into Brighton and Hove Albion. Obviously, the big loss of Roberto De Zerbi, who was there for I think about 18 months now, something like that. They've lost, every summer 1 or 2 of their best players. This summer, it doesn't really feel like it's going to be the same. But in terms of kind of replacing what they've lost, guys, what do we think about any incomings on the Brentford side of things? On the Brighton side of things, sorry.
Oh, manager's gone now.
Manager's gone.
Yeah, that's something they need to look closely at. But in terms of players,
yeah,
I don't know. I think do you know who I really rate, and I think it'd suit Brighton. Do you remember the left back for Luton? I forgot his name.
Oh, he's actually really good.
Yeah,
he's really good.
Top player. I think he'd suit.
Should have gone Euros. Well. Should have gone Euros, in my opinion. That guy, by the way. Considering the depth, I actually think he's genuinely a very good player, bro. From what I've seen, him and Mitchell are the 2 options for that position. But yeah, that's not bad. So you're saying Doughty's your guy for them?
Yeah, I think that could be a natural next step for him. See what he's made of.
I'm with it, man. I'm with it. I think the guy they're linked with the most, if I'm not mistaken, is Summerfield from is it Summerfield or Somerville? Somerville from Leeds. Crescentio Summerfield. Field, yeah. Spring G, Pargy. Whatever his name is. He's heavily linked, but I feel like they mustn't be afraid to dream a little bigger as well. Because remember, everyone was kind of hyping up them signing. Who's the kid, bro, from Barcelona to the number 10?
Bro, he was. What happened to him?
I mean, obviously,
what happened to him? Too much
what? Apparently, too many. Do you think that's what it is? Is he known for being a party guy?
Brighton.
No, he's not. I'm just making that up.
I know they took a chunk out of his knee. They did take a chunk out of his knee, so he's never really been the same after all them injuries, man. But it was worth a punt. He's still 21 years old, so I'm sure he's going to be one of those guys who, like Bojan and them kind of guys, are going to be just floating around for a while. Do you remember when he was the guy who took the number 10 shirt off Messi? I like that kind of ambitious signing though from them. But I think this summer for Brighton. I mean, look, we can suggest all the names of the world. You know what's going to happen. They're going to unearth some random gem from Nicaragua, and he's going to be an absolute world beater. So let's just say that, bro. Let's just all agree Brighton need to sign a Nicaraguan central midfielder, and then we'll put a pin in it, and we'll move on to Chelsea.
Wow.
If only they could restrict themselves to just one signing, we'd probably know it's going to be another 20 this summer. But after what we've seen, the turnaround in fortune towards the back end of the season, new gaffer coming in, what's his name? Enzo Francesca, whatever his name is, title-winning coach. Who do Chelsea need? Booty, tell me.
Hannah followed the theme of them taking a punt on guys that came up from the Championship. And I went with Gyökeres, who signed from Coventry to Sporting and had a banging season there. So, yeah, I think he's decently priced. I think they need goals because I think Jackson, that guy...
Goal, man.
He's got all the ideas, but he's got no... And I can hear myself. The reverb. I can hear myself. The reverb.
Ego. Just mute yourself, Ego, for a second.
Yeah.
Mute yourself, Ego, for a sec.
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically, I think Gokeres would be a good shout for them. He's not too expensive. He's 25. I know they have this like policy where they can't sign guys that are over 25 or 25 and over because they want this like young team. It's a bit weird, and it goes against like the Chelsea way that we all grown up on. But yeah, I think Gyökeres would be a good punt for them. What about you, Issa?
You know what it is? Yeah, I know they've got a young squad, but brother, I think they need well, you need some experience, especially that they've lost Thiago Silva now. They need someone who's been in the Prem for a while, who's been able to do his thing. You know who if I was Chelsea, who I'd take a punt on? I'd test the waters for
Take
Ollie
the
Watkins.
words out of my mouth, bro. Yeah.
It's not bad.
I think he'd be a banging centre forward for them. Obviously, we know he's prolific now, and I think that's what they need. That Jackson guy. Well, he needs to go back to Congo.
Yeah, but isn't he gonna cost them like fucking, bro? What is that gonna cost, bro?
But bro, they bought in so many players, useless players as well. If they can shift a few of them,
Bro,
it could be good. But I think a player like Ollie Watkins is worth paying fees for.
Bro, I was gonna
Especially
say
in Chelsea's position.
him or what's his name? Don't we just Tony? Yeah, I was gonna say, bro. Like exactly what you said. I think they have so much youth and these athletic young bears. I think you need someone, and I don't think Jackson is bad, by the way. I actually think like he's got the build. He's fast, strong. He gets in good position, but he's just horrible at the last step is just horrible. Nah, bro, I think he's very, very raw. I don't know. I know Igor was a fan when he first came in. But yeah, I think they need someone more serious up top, bro. Watkins, I think that's a big one. What I was gonna say as well, maybe this is I haven't been caught up with Brighton properly. What happened to what's his name? The young striker. Yeah, full season.
He had a poor season.
Bits, innit?
Yeah, he scored that hat trick against Newcastle, but then he had a lot of injuries as well, and just the inconsistency of youth. He'd probably fit into their current. Yeah, Evan Ferguson. Yeah. He's kind of average. My pick, I mean, along the similar lines in terms of not really trusting Jackson, I'd go big. I'm not sure if this has been said yet because I had some technical difficulties, but I'd go Osimhen. I think he just kind of fits Chelsea, man. He's just got that Chelsea vibe, you know.
African.
He's black. He's fast. He's a striker at the moment. 120 million release clause. It's just got Chelsea written all over it.
Yeah,
I don't know. So yeah, I think we're kind of semi-agreed there that it's going to be a striker for Chelsea. But moving on to a team that has now lost, or has lost a big player, could lose another big player in Crystal Palace. Had a miraculous turnaround in fortunes after they got rid of the corpse of Roy Hodgson and got Glasner, which is obviously just what having a living, breathing manager can do for you, I guess. What do we think now that they've lost Elise to Bayern Munich and Eze seems like he's also 1 foot out the door, they need to do in order to maintain their upward trajectory?
I can pick this one up if you want.
Yeah, please.
I think there was only one answer. The Croydon-born, Croydon De Bruyne, Smith Rowe. He's got a similar mold to Eze, who's going to get sold most likely. Can play on the left, playing cam. Since he's come back from injury and he's had that breakout season at Arsenal, he just can't seem to get back into the team. Team seems like it's moved on from him. Arsenal seemingly are willing to sell. So yeah, man, I think for him, I think he suits the profile of the club. I think he's the profile that they would need if Eze goes. And yeah, man, I think it's a good fit for them.
Yeah, that's actually a very good shout, to be honest with you. I think you'll just kind of slot in very nicely to the style of play they're looking to produce. And I think they're not a million miles off having a team that could probably creep into the Conference League with the way the form finished. And that Mateta guy, bro, has turned into bloody Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank all of a sudden. So I think, yeah, that'd be a great shout. which is why I wouldn't suggest like Nketiah.
Me-
Who would you get, Baz?
Ooh.
I wouldn't
I was going to
suggest him.
say,
Suggest-
this will probably cost some money, but from Liverpool, Curtis Jones. Quite I think he's a decent player, by the
That's
way.
actually a very good
And I
shout.
think I don't know if he'll cost a lot. I think he'll cost a decent
Yeah.
amount. Yeah,
Very
yeah.
ambitious for them, but
So
yeah.
I think he similar to I guess the same points about Smith Rowe, like that sort of role. I think he's a good player. But Smith Rowe was also on my mind because I think more so than Crystal Palace needed him. I just want him. I want this kid to play, man. A bit like he might have something about him, but I want him to go somewhere. And I think at Palace he'll be one of the main guys. He couldn't ball. So, yeah, good shout. And Curtis Jones, another one I could think of.
Yeah, he'd be a great. He would fit like a glove in Will Smith Rowe. I think you've kind of won with that one, to be honest with you, in terms of who they should get. But I think the people they're linked with. So I mean, look, I think they're linked with a lot of Arsenal bums, which kind of maybe points a direction in the style of play they're looking to produce. They're linked heavily with they're linked. I'm not sure how heavily, but they're linked with Reece Nelson as well. Who could be a good option for them with Elise leaving. I do like Reece Nelson. I just don't think he's really been given a crack, primarily because Arteta doesn't really. He either trusts you or he doesn't. So with that, I don't think he's had a chance. And they're also linked with Job Bellingham from Sunderland. I'm not sure if it's come too soon. I'm not sure if he's just getting in on pure nepotism. I won't lie to you guys and say I watched a huge amount of Sunderland. I did watch Sunderland Till We Die, which, by the way, is the greatest football documentary of all time. But I'd probably say Smith Rowe as well. Personally, I think you would embody the swag they're looking to have next season.
Yeah,
cool. All right. So once again, a team that has now completed back-to-back miracle survivals this season, probably a bit more impressive. Everton, guys. Who do we think Everton need to get to avoid a third consecutive or fourth consecutive relegation dogfight?
Everton. Harry Maguire.
You're just desperately trying to sell Harry Maguire, aren't you?
Wait. He comes free with Johnny Evans, bro. It's a no-brainer.
Yeah. Well.
Or listen, Wan-Bissaka.
They ain't got that bread, man.
What are we going to ask for him? How much are we realistically going to ask for Aaron Wan-Bissaka?
Yeah, but you have to think about the wages as well, bro. Everton.
Yeah, but bro, listen, bro. It's either that or let me see.
To be fair, they what's his name? Coleman did retire, so they do need the right back.
Yeah. Let me see when his contract runs out.
Who?
Wan-Bissaka. He's probably got a year or two left.
Listen, I would test the waters, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not a bad shot. Ambitious,
because
maybe a loan.
Yeah, all that because we're under Daesh. Gonna sit back a bit. You need someone who can defend. He's not going to be amazing going forward.
Yeah,
I think he might fit into that system.
You know, I think they should get I'm not sure if I'm going to get absolutely cooked for this year, but I think this could be a match made in heaven here. Is Calvin Phillips. I think Sean Dyche is the guy that could do a remontada on him with his sit back and defend kind of style. I think Gareth is sorely missing.
I don't even want to see this guy do well, man. Bro, no, Calvin.
Who?
Gareth
or Calvin?
City, didn't play. He had a good tournament for England before that, but
lazy.
Yeah, but you can't really blame him for that. But he had a good tournament for England next to Rice, and then he got the call up for the big team.
Purchased by Pep. I think that's as far as it goes. Just
yeah, but he was meaty before the Euros, bro. I don't care how.
Fine. Exactly. He was good, very good at best. He wasn't a City player. He was never going to play for City, in my opinion.
Yeah.
No, I agree with that, and I think but bro, if somebody comes up to you with a contract for Man City and says, "Here you go, it's 15 M's a year," what are you gonna do?
Don't blame him.
I'm not sure if I can play these kind of passing patterns, mate. Yeah, so he's got to go. But he's been absolutely out. The caveat is he was absolutely horrendous on loan for West Ham, bro. his first act was giving a penalty, and all I remember is just howler after howler. Like, I'm not sure if he scored an own goal, but I do remember getting own goal vibes from him at some point this season. He might have scored an own
He
goal.
came on, gave away a penalty and got a red or
Nightmare.
something
It was
crazy.
against, that was against Chelsea in a game that I think they were on course to draw. But
Same.
I got
Same.
one
to
for
win.
Everton.
I got
They
a
need to bring this guy
one.
back.
Go first.
Yeah.
Don't
They
say
need
him.
to bring
No,
back
no.
Chris Wood and Sean Dyche.
Mine was the furthest
what they
thing from
need.
Chris Wood, bro. Mine was the
That's
furthest
his
thing.
guy, bro. They signed that Beto guy for £25 million. He's absolute garbage. Listen, I don't even want to.
yeah,
I don't want to hear Chris Wood's name after that. What he did to me after when I was watching Forest vs City, he missed like 50 sitters. But when Sean Dyche and Chris Wood link up, everyone needs to tune in.
Mr. Dyche. I'll tell you my pick.
tune into
Yeah?
what, bro?
Cool, man. I
Yeah,
think
go on.
they need to bring a guy back that has a ton of flair, a Brazilian magician. No. Magician, middle of the park.
Brazilian magician, Flair. You thought Richarlison.
Bring him back, man. Bring back.
Go on.
No, not bring him back to the club. Bring him back to the Premier League. Bring me Fred. Bring what? Bring me Fred. And you know who else? You know who else I'm thinking?
Fucking way, bro.
Bro, one of the most disrespected players at United. Should I tell you usually on him? Partey. Fred or Partey, man.
Who?
One of them. One of them.
I'm happy if they
Fred?
buy Partey, but yeah,
Yeah, they
I don't think
don't.
I don't think they got the facilities for that.
Fred though, where is he? Fenerbahce?
No way.
Hey, it's possible. I can see him in Everton top.
He's got Mourinho again. He's
I wouldn't come back.
He's not come back.
I wouldn't come back
anytime
but
soon.
what
I'll
a
tell you that
player.
for free. No, I would. I'd leave Istanbul for free, bro. After this, we've got Fulham. Let's rattle through these. We've got a couple of three bum tier ones here. Fulham. Let's be honest. I mean, yeah, they're just kind of that club that people go to when they can't afford other season tickets, even though they've kind of jacked up their prices.
What's his name still there? The striker. Go on, Issa.
I got one for Fulham.
Go on.
I hate that player, man. Yeah, he's not bad for Issa. I don't want to hear it, bro. You were talking about Chalobah like he was the next.
I'm going Nketiah for them.
Nketiah.
I think they should just get Nketiah. I think that's his level. I think they got that Ruiz guy, I know, but they don't have anyone else up top, and you need more than one striker. So it's a good move for him, I think, and that's a good move for them.
So they're going to be losing, obviously. It looks like it's probably likely they're going to lose Paulinho to Bayern Munich. Mm-hmm. So I think for them, who Paulinho?
Yeah, same.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know about him personally. Even when Arsenal linked him, I was not really feeling that move too tough, to be honest with you, man. But if they get him, they get him, and it is what it is. So, Ace, you're saying, remind me who you said for Fulham there?
Chalobah. Trevor Chalobah.
And what do you think he does for them,
bro? I think they need. I think they need.
They do need a centre back.
Players.
Lost Adebayo to Chelsea.
Exactly that, and I think Chalobah's. Well, I think he's a solid centre back. Innit? I think he's good with the boys. I think he'll fit into that Fulham team nicely. Or even you lot ain't gonna rate this Mendy.
No, I like that. I like
Mendy?
him. I thought he was decent this year.
Which Mendy?
He played for Luton, centre back from United. I think he was at their player the season. I'm not. Might have been.
United. You're just doing a car boot sale, bro. Here, there's nothing else to bring to the table except for.
Let's move on.
Yeah. Okay, what's after Fulham?
Can you guys not see me?
I'm not too interested in that one.
I'll just tell you something quick about Ipswich. I think they should just sign Hutchinson on a permanent from Chelsea because he's been good for them. But
I can back that.
Am I here? Am I not here?
We can move on to Leicester.
I actually I got something that you might not like, Issa, for Leicester. Can't lie.
McTominay.
Might not like. Anything like.
Nah. He will like that. He wants to get McTominay out the club.
Might not like. Ooh.
Do you have anyone for Leicester before I say anything?
Anthony Martial.
Okay.
Nah, I don't have
Bad
anyone,
pick.
man. I don't have anyone. I haven't been.
No, I'm joking. Go, who are you going to say?
I was gonna say Ahmed Diallo.
It's not a bad shout, bro.
On loan or a permanent?
I think they should try. They should try get him on a permanent, especially if he's not in United's plans. Like he's even when he turns up for United, when he does well, he doesn't seem to be
He's not
getting
United
any,
level right now,
any
man.
game time.
Sell him, in my opinion.
So-
Get a bit of money.
Yeah, and if they're willing to sell, and United need money, so if they're willing to sell, and Leicester are willing to fork out like 30 M's, I don't know. I think that's how much he cost before. Then why not? Why not?
No, I could hear that. That's if he's not in our plans, and by the looks of things with Ten Hag, he doesn't really rate him that much. Yeah, that would be I mean, for him to get game time, I think he could fit into the rest of the team, but I prefer to see him given a chance, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're back now.
Boys, am I on the
Bugged
call?
up.
Now you're back. You're back now.
All right.
We just on Leicester. We quickly ran by Ipswich because we didn't want to. We didn't.
No,
Sorry,
Ipswich are getting chaos.
And
And
then
then we
up
done
next.
That's the club I'll
He
take
up
to.
next.
And
I
I'm
think we
good.
lost him again.
Ah.
I think we lost him again.
Oh yeah,
What?
we've lost him.
Oh, is it?
No,
isn't it
Liverpool first. Liverpool
yeah.
Yeah. Liverpool.
So, Baz, do you have Liverpool?
I do, man. I do. I think. All right, go on, Issa.
I've
Go
got
on,
two as well.
because I got a few, brother. I
Go
want
on.
to pick the right one. Yeah.
Narrow it down to one, bro.
It's between, for me, Frimpong, Leverkusen,
Yeah.
Kudus from West Ham.
Oh, that's not a bad shot, Kudus. I like Kudus
I
more
don't-
than the Frimpong shot.
I'm not a big fan of
What?
Kudus,
So
man.
you're saying this? You're
Yeah.
saying
I
this
think-
as in like
I think
they're
Liverpool
definitely
need a big
losing
name,
Salah
a
this
big
summer.
player, a very big. Like I'm thinking, this is unbelievably unrealistic, bro. But I'm talking about, and I don't know if they spend this much or anything. I'm talking about bringing in like one of the best players in the world. Yeah, I'm thinking bringing Vinny, bro. Like someone like Vinny Junior from Madrid, bro. Not gonna happen. He's not leaving or whatever, but that sort of vibe, bro. I think they need if they want to stay like competing. Rodrigo.
You know who they could go for, Baz? That's
Rodrigo.
in the
Rafinha.
same
Yeah,
team,
yeah.
Rodrigo. It's more likely, and he's got a really high ceiling, man. Rodrigo's
Mm,
is
mm,
a very slept-on player.
No, I rate Rodrigo higher. But what about someone
from
like
Barca?
Rafinha? Probably
I like Rafinha.
probably
by the
easier
way.
to get.
I like Rafinha. Yeah.
That's not bad.
Oh, well,
Yeah, you know, they got a new gaffer. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think he's going to make a big splash in the market from the get-go. I think he's going to try to stabilize a couple of positions. I think someone like Rafinha, that level, probably get him for like
I also
50
think
M's or something
what's
like that. So,
one of my favorite midfielders
I don't know.
from PSG, Vitinha. Filled up the midfield. I think he's a player. But I think
Yeah.
Liverpool.
Boys, we've looked at a bunch of names, though. We need to narrow it down to one each.
All right, I'm going to
Remember
go
that, yeah?
with my single name, Vinny. It's not going to happen, but I'm saying Vinny, man.
Issa?
you know what? If they're losing Salah this year, I'd pick Rafinha.
Rafinha. I'm gonna go with a midfielder. You know, I think Endo's not good enough for a CDM. Last summer they went for Caicedo. They missed out. I think what's his name? Endo was decent. Like for parts of the season, he was all right. But I don't think they can go with him again as a starting CDM. And I think this guy is more important to Villa than Luis personally. I think he's the better player. And I'm going for Kamara.
Is he still injured or
That's
what?
my boy. I was doing
I think
physio
he
with
should
him,
be
man.
on his
That's
way
my
back.
guy, Omara. Yeah, it's a good shout, by the way. I think the midfield is locking in.
I don't like
That's
his injury
it's a big
record.
one as well. His latest one. Dude, I think the midfield needs tightening, locking up.
You need like a destroyer, you know, like someone to replace Fabinho. Since they've lost him, they've missed that bit of back.
Yeah. You go? Any shot?
Yeah.
What about you?
I'm with you. I'm with you on the forward line, man. But I think they need to. I think if they can keep, I don't even mind keeping Salah for one more season if they've got somebody who can buy Darwin Núñez off them, bruv. They've got two seasons deep now, and this guy is not it, bruv. You can't be like every season.
Darwin Núñez was not shit last season, bro. No. Objective statement, bro. He wasn't shit, bro. He didn't play as good as he should have. He's not. He had these. What?
Whoa, hang on. As in, when you say he didn't play as good as he should have, what's his baseline?
As in,
what baseline are we
for
comparing
Liverpool
him to?
9, he should be doing better. So he's underperformed what he should be doing at Liverpool for the price tag for what Klopp wanted from him. But doesn't mean he played shit. I think, bro, I hate seeing this, like, unfortunate, unlucky. But, bro, the amount of times this Brett just hit the bar and hit the post, and I can't see that happening again, bro. That's at least like 6 goals, bro. If he didn't hit the post, bro. I know it's off target, bro. But I'm saying, let's not be too harsh, right? Let's not be too harsh. It's not shit.
Hang on. Are you asking us to be
never
sympathetic to him?
Never, bro. Never.
Tell him the channel name. Tell him the channel name.
No, but I'm saying that's why he's not.
So
shit.
you're trying to do it. Oh,
I got my stocks in Núñez, bro. I'll be honest. But I'm not saying he's amazing, but he's not shit, man. I think shit is harsh, and amazing is a hyperbole. So I think he's a good player.
I'm saying get rid. I'm saying get rid. And I'm saying bring us something new. I put him in that same category. That same category is like who's that guy who?
Don't disrespect the game, bro.
He was French striker who. No, the French striker plays for PSG now, bro. He's in the Kolo Muani bracket.
I don't know about that one, man. I don't know about that one.
B tier players, bro, in my opinion. It's just the truth.
I'm better than Kolo Muani on my day, bro.
Not really. Kolo Muani, this is what I'm saying. You got to go back to Frankfurt's run to the Europa League, under Glasner, and the reason why PSG paid this kind of money for him. He's achieved more in the game. He has achieved more in the game. Also, this gives me something to say. It's completely unrelated.
Stop it.
What did Benfica Núñez do? What did he do?
Bro, he hit better numbers, and they got to a quarter final of the Champions League.
Speak
in the
your
first
shit,
time in
Rudy.
God knows how long.
Would you rather get to the quarter final of the Champions League or win the Europa League? That's a legit question.
Win the Europa League.
I would rather win the Europa League. But
all right, now pipe down for a second.
The guy like that. You weren't the guy like that.
He was their focal point.
Stop it, bro.
Bro, hang on.
Cup final. Bro, you bowled it, bro.
Don't remind me. Don't remind me, bro.
You know what he was doing? He's my guy, but we know what he was doing, my boy Saliba, innit? Let's not talk to you.
No, it wasn't him, bro. It wasn't him, bro.
Get out of it, bro, with the French boy, bro. Get out of me.
What do you got?
You guys are out here talking to me about. We can move on. We can move on. But
move on.
Oh, you're actually
he's at that level.
Hey, that's gonna stick, bro. I don't know.
Why is it?
I have no idea.
Why is it? I resemble Muani.
He said Muani, and that's it, bro.
The guy defended it. Now you're Muani.
Who's next?
I'm not Muani. But you guys have picked a horrendous hill to die on with fucking.
He's saying he's not shit. He's saying he's.
I got my stocks in Darwin.
And he should have been better.
They paid $8 million.
I might be wrong.
For him. They paid $8 million for him.
Might be right.
Cry me a river. He hit the post.
Next, Man City, man. Man City.
Man City.
Mbappe.
No, you can kick us off for this one.
Alright, go on.
Yeah. Who do Man City need this? To be honest with you, man, I personally think the area that they're probably the weakest in is probably right wing, man. I don't think they've got like any like
I think Bernardo's
really solid options as wingers. But I don't know. Bernardo's been flirting with going for so many years now, and now every year Bernardo's leaving. Every year, I think this is the season. But the truth of the matter is, there are about 2 or 3 clubs that can afford him, and none of them kind of like need him at the moment. You know what I'm saying? Like, where would he go?
50 mil though. So.
Yeah, Barcelona can't pay that. That's probably the team that he's dreaming of going to.
I think
now.
I think Issa's shout for Liverpool. as a right winger, Rafinha. Under Pep, might be all right, man.
Who are you saying it, go?
They've got that Savio guy coming already from Girona in a Fugazi deal. I think if they're going to get rid of players for them, like, I don't know if you agree with me. I think Kovacic is flattered to deceive this year. I think he's been very, very. He's been
I
very
always
average
disagree
at
with
best.
you guys, man. You guys hurt me.
They're getting rid of
me so much. But he's not been mid, bro, because
been
he
mid this
performed
year,
for them.
though,
hang
guys.
on.
Some big games, he's played good, bro.
Yeah, but bro, he's been mid, man.
No, yes,
He's been
no,
mid.
yes. There's not been a single game yet where you've left it.
But that's not. He's not that kind of player, bro. He's not a
fucking
water player, bro. He gets.
Listen, tell
Yeah,
us
at Chelsea he was. At Chelsea he was.
to do the bit. He's there to do.
And Madrid
what
he
Pep
was.
wants
At
him
Inter
to
he
do,
was.
which is the basics, and he does that, bro. Pep plays him, bro. If Pep didn't think he's good, he wouldn't play him. But anyway.
Yeah, but bro, let's keep that standard for everyone. Because you were saying you were saying
he was
Jack Grealish
underwhelming.
is underwhelming because all the flair's been taken out.
I'm not
So
saying
he just
Kovacic
does.
was amazing.
So he just does.
But I'm saying he wasn't.
Was he underwhelming?
I'm always just saying he wasn't.
Well,
Nah, he was-
Jack
he-
Grealish
he-
came
he
for
was
100
dead.
M's and Kovacic came for
Thank
free.
you very
Let's
much,
just,
my friend.
keep that one there as well. But
Whoa, hang on. Do you want me to
Jack
put the
Grealish
exact
fan,
message
by
where you say the finances of the deal should not correlate with the performance that we're judging them
Nah,
against?
bro,
This was
you have to
you
as
produced
well,
a
bro.
dissertation on this,
no, but
Baz.
Kovacic wasn't brought in to start for Man City.
Exactly. He wasn't that kind of move, bro.
Jack Grealish was brought to be the mainstay on that left side. He had a good season, the season before last, but this season it's been injury or he's out getting yacked or something's wrong with him, bro. He hasn't gone to the Euros because he hasn't been great. And it's
He was injured for a lot of the season. It like kind of niggles and all that kind of stuff. And also, I just think all the flair and all the joy of the game has been taken out. And I'm going to be the first to say, by the way, even though I still watch it, he was a flair player, bro. Yeah, well, listen, this is your own personal agenda, man. But yeah, I think Pep's kind of just ruined a lot of players in this in terms of just like fitting them into boxes. And then
You get me?
taking
I don't want to
away
get philosophy, G.
I
don't know.
dissertation.
Pythagoras theorem and all that, bro. Hey, Mawani.
Yeah.
I think they need a little bit more bite in the middle. So I'm gonna go for Lee Cattermole.
Very nice.
All right, listen, I'm going with my player. Listen, my player.
Yeah, go
He's
for
a bit
player.
ambitious, but he's coming towards the end of his contract. De Bruyne's sounding like he's already flirting with Saudi and that. He's not the same player, guys. He was injured for half the season. He's looking like he's
who's your
done,
guy?
man.
Who's
The
your
guy
guy?
is done. The guy when the lights are brightest. You know what I think when the lights are brightest and man
who?
when knockout comes. But anyways, they should bring in Jamal Musiala. Put them
I bet for that.
if they're trying to, because Arsenal are coming and we're getting closer and closer, yeah. And God knows who else might join the party next year. But bro, if they want to maintain where they're at, they gotta get someone big. And I think Jamal Musiala is a good choice for them.
Where are Arsenal coming?
Bro, come on, man. Stop. Don't be chatting to me from 8th, wherever you finish, bro. Get out of my face with that egghead manager, bro.
Hey, come, man. Come. Let's move on, bro. Gotta whiz through these, bro.
Jamal Musiala is your pick for Man City.
Man.
Yes, that is my pick for Man City.
I think he's got a bit too much flair for Pep, mate. But we'll listen to what you say. Hey, man, we're all allowed to have our own opinions. Are we not?
I think Musiala is a good shout.
Yeah. I don't know about that, mate. Who's next? So we've got Manchester United after this.
Issa, it's only right Issa goes first here now.
Yeah, Issa, who do Man United?
Where to fucking begin, bro? My God.
One player, bro. We ain't trying to
Bro,
hear no
it's
monologue.
hard, bro. It's hard. I'd say...
That's why it's good, isn't it?
Fuck, bro. I say Brantwaite as my pick.
That's right. Sometimes, boo. Times. Not all the time. Actually, not even sometimes. A little bit of the time.
Yeah, defender.
Yeah, no. Well, we need a young centre back. He's done it in the Prem. Yeah, bro. But we also need 100 other positions. So This one's difficult. But I think
I also want to say one thing though.
That's number one
I
pick
also
for
want to
me.
say one
Very
thing
good.
about Branthwaite. I think we need to hold our horses a bit. But I agree, you need a centre back. And no, bro.
Always
I think he's good. I think United should go for him, but I think let's just like proven in the Prem. That's a big statement usually.
But not proven, but we've seen him play in the Prem,
cool.
and he's
That's a good. By the way, I
handled
can't even
himself.
debate that really. I think a defender is also United.
His anti like
Under
under
40.
30 radar came on.
Bring me Modric. Bro, I was thinking attacking. I'm not convinced by Højlund, by the way, but I don't think they need a striker because they just got him and they need to give him time. I think midfield needs to, like Issa said, bro. I think so many positions. I'm happy with that centre back pick, bro. I'm happy with it. I think Onana needs, bro. I don't rate a lot of these players, man, but I think a centre back is the move.
By the way, they do need a striker, by the way.
Yeah.
I think their main thing is probably a defender. Højlund by himself is definitely not good enough for Man United. But yeah, maybe in the future, but not now. Not now, anyway. What about you, Egal?
I think what Erik ten Hag needs is another ex-Ajax player. So I think keeping in line with his transfer strategy so far, and with the help they need in midfield, especially if we're choosing not to believe the rumours that they're going to keep Amrabat again, which would be hilarious. By the way, if you signed Amrabat on a full-time deal, that'd be one of the funniest things that could possibly happen. But I think they should go for Alvarez, the ex-Ajax transfer midfielder, the one at West Ham.
I think he's fucking mid, bruv.
I think he's a decent player. He just does the basic stuff.
Sign him.
What? Mexicans,
bro.
Alvarez.
What you rating him?
No, fuck that, bro.
I like him in the Mexico top.
Yo soy mexicano.
Yeah,
I think Alvarez. I don't think he's a bad player, by the way. Considering his first season.
Bro, how much is he going to cost from West Ham? They just signed him, and
they buy it for like 35 mil. I'd say like maybe 50, 55. That's not a bad midfield. 55 million pounds, by the way.
Yeah.
Just to break up the play, considering what Casemiro, what's his status this summer? Amrabat, what's his status this summer? They've got no midfielders at all. They got Mason Mount, who's can't do that job. I don't know what job he can do. They got Christian Eriksen, who, you know what I'm saying, he can't. Even though he's got a pacemaker, he can't keep up with the pace of the game. So yeah, I think he's a solid option, bro. You need a guy who's going to give you 6, 7 out of 10, 6.5 out of 10 midfield. That's my thing.
He's dead.
Next. And if Lee Catamol.
Newcastle.
They need a bit of bite, you know.
Newcastle.
Yes, I think it's Newcastle next. Yeah.
Let's do a hot round.
Top of my head.
I think time's getting tight.
Yeah, I think he's not too old. Played in the Prem. He won't be that expensive. I think Tomori will be good for Newcastle.
It's not a bad shot.
Tomori would be expensive though, no?
It's like 40 mil, I think.
Yeah, I think that's fair, that's fairly decent.
I think Madueke from Chelsea. They have a left winger and Gordon. I think they need a right winger because I think Almiron's, I know that's his love of his life, but not good enough. And I think Madueke, give him a shot.
Man, like Miggy. I think for them, they know who they need to get. Yeah, I'm not sure if before there was kind of rumors they were going to get him, but I think his price has only gone up from the Euros. Is the keeper from Georgia, Amadashvili. I think because they're looking for either him or James Trafford or Ramsdale early part of the season. They were looking at, but obviously they don't want to pay the money. But I think Mamadashvili would be the guy for them. But it's hard to say without.
Yeah. Magic Mike.
You can't call another grown man.
I love it.
We've spoken about this off camera. We've spoken about this on camera for years. You can't call another grown man Magic Mike, bro. It's just not. It's not the message we're trying to portray here.
Camera like that. This guy's even finished.
Yeah. Baz, who do you say? Did you come up with the Newcastle player?
I'm saying this player was alright last season, yeah, and it hurts me to say this, bro. And one guy on the score is gonna get gassed. Andres Pereira. I think he could do something for them, man. Chill out, bro.
Say that again.
Chill out, man. Andres Pereira. I think he's been alright. I think Newcastle's a good jump up. Don't get twisted. He's still a good player. Good player, that's it. But no Pereira in there, man. Be all right, man. Some creativity.
Cheap as well.
Fair enough.
All right. Now we're moving on to some clubs that nobody gives a shit about. Nottingham Forest and Southampton.
Yeah.
all due respect.
Ego always says it with all due respect. Just so
I know.
everyone's-
Wait, I've got one man who can fit both those clubs.
All right, go on.
He's a bit scatty. I think he'd
Vardy.
suit Forest more than Southampton
Oh.
probably. Mikel Antonio.
But-
Mikel Antonio.
But Nottingham Forest have got that Nigerian guy who's basically him but younger.
He's always broken, though, Gal. I
fair.
thought, do you know who they should go for Forest?
Who?
Datro Fofana from Chelsea, the striker. He was at loan on loan.
Mm.
Burnley.
He was good for Burnley, you know?
Yeah, he looked quite decent,
Absolute
and-
bangers.
I think maybe they should try and test Chelsea for him.
All right, we're in agreement.
And
Let's
one
move
more
on from those
one
two.
more Southampton. They should go back and get Broha.
That's not a bad shout. I'm actually with that. He was very good for them before his knee exploded. All right, so that's those two done. I think after that, it's Spurs. I'm going to say Eze. I don't want him to go there, but I think that would be their best shout in terms of just adding a bit more creativity. Son was, I don't know, I felt like he kind of petered out as the season went on. You know, he's crossed that 30. He's almost 31 now, if he's not already 31. So I think they need to start, or number 9, bro, because Richarlison's a dog shit, bro. Let's keep it a buck here, boys.
Mine's a number 9 as well, I'll be honest.
If they're gonna get a number 9, maybe that Joshua Zirkzee would be a good level player for him. I know AC Milan are bang after him, but yeah, I'd probably go Zirkzee, bro. But yeah, to be honest with you, like it has to be a creative option for them.
Mine's
do you think?
Ivan Toney.
Yeah, I was going to say Ivan Toney.
That's actually a very good shout. I'm not gonna
Go
lie.
on.
Even, you know who I like? Morgan Gibbs-White.
Think so?
I think he's done serious stuff, bro. I think he could. I think he could fit into the Spurs team, bro. I'll be honest.
Yeah, it'd suit them. It would suit them.
They should have got him last season instead of Johnson.
Curious about this guy,
I
man.
really don't rate
Morgan
Johnson.
Gibbs.
Yeah.
I'm really curious. He is. He looks
He's good. He's a good player, man.
Aye,
He's a
I'm
good-
saying
he's a good-
blank check.
He's a good player.
Blank check. Up to Manchester.
Martial.
Yeah, I know.
Doesn't exist that top.
Blank check up to Manchester. Bring in Marcus Rashford.
He would never. He wouldn't even touch them, bro.
Why?
He wouldn't
Why?
touch them with a flipping pole, bro. They're shit,
Wait,
bro.
what's
They're
he doing at
bangers.
United,
Why
bro?
the hell did he go there, bro?
And I want him out of United
Bro,
just because of the way he is, man. Obviously, it's not gonna happen. Yeah.
He's making 400 racks a week at United, so he's got some
yeah.
reasons to stay. But yeah, that's them. And then
Ooh,
next, I think
West
we
Ham.
have West Ham. They got rid of Moyes. They want to play ball. They've actually got a half decent squad. Kudus, Edson Alvarez. But yeah, who do we think that West Ham should be going for this summer?
I think centre forward. Someone of the profile of like a Tammy Abrahams kind of mold of a player. I think
Not
he'd
bad,
fit
yeah.
into West Ham. I think it'd be decent. And what's his name? Sessegnon's Spurs released him, innit?
Yeah.
He was the
He's
next.
he's not
big
getting
thing, bro.
another Premier League move, bro.
Yeah,
That
bro.
was about 6 years ago, if you remember. So,
Yeah,
right,
He's
so-
still
well,
young. He's still
I
young
don't know.
now.
24 actually. Yeah, very
I
young.
don't know, bro. You know what I think they should get? Yeah, personally, somebody who's lighting up this Euros winger. I think it's a winger. Dennis Mann.
That was
Place of
that was
Romania.
Reese's Euro pick.
Mm,
And he got rid of
my-
him.
Variety,
my-
bro. Yeah, you did get rid of him, so it doesn't count. But I think he's got like that West Ham cult hero vibe about him. So if I was West Ham, I'd probably get him.
I've got a name for them. Since Paqueta, look, I don't know. It sounds like his career's done, or around about that.
Oh shit, yeah.
And Chelsea are looking to
Gallagher,
sell.
yeah.
I think Conor Gallagher suits West
I
Ham.
can
a lot.
literally see that guy in the West
In my
Ham kit,
opinion.
bro.
Yeah.
Good shout. Good shout.
So,
Gala dog. What lads? Yeah, mate. Living in East London, mate. Apples and pears, all that stuff. Yeah, get him, bring him in, run it. That's probably the winner of the round, Gallagher. And then last, and definitely least, Wolves.
They should try and. He's the top scorer in the Liga. He's Ukrainian. He's at 28, 27. Is a very good player, but he's not a bagsman like that, and he's injured a lot of the time. And they don't really have a striker to back him up. So I think they should try and, if they're gonna sell, they might sell Neto. Sounds like he might be going. One of their guys, or Kilman. They should use that money to get in Dovbyk, in my opinion.
Who does he play for?
Girona.
He
was the top scorer in the Liga.
I remember. I think if I'm Wolves, so yeah, you know what? Yeah, if they even had a remote chance of signing that guy, by the way, that is the guy to go out and get, bruv, 110%. Wolves have got that knack because of the relationship with Mendes of just getting like higher profile players than they should be getting. So I wouldn't be too mad at that. There's a guy called Carmo who played for Olympiacos. He's also in the reserves for Portugal, centre back. I do think they need a centre back, Wolves, to keep up their momentum. I don't know who. I don't want to suggest like a Maguire or anything like that, but I'd probably say they're going to get a Portuguese centre back for keeping it a buck. That Carmo guy would be a good shout for them.
Fair enough.
So yeah, Baz,
don't really have much for Wolves. I'm saying, I think he's going to leave Newcastle. He had a half decent season last season, 10 goals or whatever. Callum Wilson. I think he's a decent player.
I like that. He is. No, he's a proper goal scorer, and he would definitely be. I think he's at 32, 33. I think he would fit Wolves like a glove, personally. Issa, do you have anybody for Wolves?
Thinking he'll even flog from United.
Yeah. I like it. You've become more transparent as it's gone along. Bro. We're playing a completely different game. You're doing Man United car boot sale, so let's go for it.
They're going to take that pick from Lindelof.
He was my God.
Yeah, listen, he's a ball-playing centre-back, isn't it?
You want to get rid of two Man United managers, player of the years, in Scott McTominay and Dallo, bro.
Yeah, bro. When you're United's manager player of the year, that's a fucking telling sign, bro.
It's not a good sign, bro. It's not a good sign. All right, so, ladies and gentlemen, that was our roundup of who every team should get if they want to do something. I don't know how long.
Hour 20?
How long has it gone on for?
1 hour and 22.
1 hour 22. Bloody hell. Talk about word economy, boys. So yeah, we'll be back on Sunday. Thank you for participating. This will be up whenever I feel like it, mate.
Could be up tomorrow.
It could be up tonight. It could be up tomorrow.
Well,
it could be up in 2 weeks.
The viewers are listening.
It could never be up.
So they're gonna watch it, saying this will be up tomorrow. This will be up when you watch it, boys. Yeah, exactly.
Is it up today?
Exactly.
It's up right now. You're watching it. As we're putting it up. But thank you for your time, as per usual.
Enjoyed that one, boys.
Enjoy the rest of your days, afternoons, evenings.
Love.
Peace.
Safe.